So I'm currently in Perth, Australia, at a location near Sorrento Quay, which is north of the city. At the end of this video, I will pan around so that you can confirm my location for yourself. I estimate my elevation is around 8 metres above the water, and the sea is quite calm. I'm looking out across towards a number of ships beyond the horizon, and I can only see the superstructure. The decks of these ships are completely hidden. Let's zoom in. And there are more ships to the right. Zooming out. And I'll now pan around so that you can see my location. And the camera is now looking north towards Sorrento Quay, just a few hundred metres further north. So there's another ship out there, but this ship is much closer, so we can see the deck. And of course, no observation would be complete without looking at Bathurst Lighthouse. And there's Bathurst Lighthouse. And as you can see, it appears that the base of the lighthouse is touching the water. But we know there is a significant amount of land under that lighthouse, and yet even from an 8-metre elevation, it is not visible. And there's the wind turbine. And that wind turbine is actually located on a hill. But again, because of the curvature of the earth, from this distance it appears that the base is touching the water. and I deliberately made this observation from a further distance and a higher elevation so that nobody can complain about small waves. There are no 8-metre waves today. So let's take a look at the distance between Bathurst Lighthouse and the location where I made my observation today. It is showing a distance of 26.3 kilometres, and we can use that in the Earth curve calculator along with my elevation to determine if the prediction matches the observation. Now, I did estimate my elevation of 8 metres. I was down on this step here, and Google Earth is actually showing 8 metres as well in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. So that estimate was fairly close. Let's see how it fits in the Earth curve calculator. So we have 26.3 kilometres, an observer height of 8 metres, and a target height of 30 metres, and that is the focal height of the lighthouse itself. With standard refraction, we have 14.93 metres visible and 15.06 metres hidden. So approximately half of the lighthouse and the land is hidden, and that would mean all of the land is hidden. So once again we can see just how much land there is underneath the lighthouse, and in particular in this shot we can see that the amount of land is about half of the focal height of the lighthouse. Now, the Earth curve calculator predicted that half of that height would be hidden, and therefore we should see the water about here. How does that match the observation today? Absolutely beautifully. So I call that another easy win for the globe.